Hello everyone, I'm Bob. My job is to break strategies. So when I saw a balance change aimed directly at a top-tier meta tank, I got curious. And I had one burning question. Does the Fireball Meteor Golem combo still work like it did before the update? Let's find out. For this attack strategy, I'm using this combination as you can see. But two key pieces just got hit hard by the update, the Meteor Golem and the Totem spell. First, the Meteor Golem. The update specifically reduced its damage against walls by 50%. Before, it was my battering ram. It would smash through walls and open the base fast. Now, it's slow. It'll still break through, but it takes twice as long, which completely throws off my entry. And then there's the Totem spell. This is the sneaky one. At all levels now, its HP decays every second. Even if it's sitting there untouched, it's dying on its own clock. So, the core of this army, it's fundamentally weaker. My main tank is slower, and my emergency button has a forced countdown. The question is, can it still work efficiently? Let's check out a few legend hits with this army. Alright, here's the first base. It's a real nasty, toxic meta layout. Here's my plan. I'm starting the Warden at 6 o'clock. My goal is to snipe that Super Wizard Tower with a fireball and hopefully wipe out the clan castle troops too. Watch this. I'm going to use the invisibility spells here to steer the fireball right on target. And boom. Perfect. Got the value I wanted. That fireball's main job? It's not just damage. It's to clear a path for my Meteor Golems. Now I'll let the Warden do his thing for the funnel. He's getting low, so I'll drop a totem here. And look. See how fast the totem spell melts now? The timer is brutal. Next, I'll pull the Warden back with the Queen. Instead of sending everyone in a clump, I'm spreading them out a little. King goes on the other side with the Royal Champion for the funnel. Another totem here to keep them safe. My last totem goes here, just to distract the monolith and keep the push moving. Gonna drop a freeze on that multi-inferno where the Headhunter Prince is. So far, the push is actually holding up, even after the nerfs. They're starting to circle the base. The Queen is lining up to take the Town Hall. I still have my Overgrowth spell. Let's use it in the back on that Fire Spitter and Scattershot. Troops are slowly but surely grinding toward 12 o'clock. At this point, the Meteor Golems feel a little underwhelming. Look at the middle guy just struggling with the walls. But in the end, it's gonna be just fine. And that's a clean 3-star on the board, even with all the new changes. Alright, base number 2. I'm going with the same core concept we just used. This time, I'm sending the Warden in at 9 o'clock to start that funnel. My fireball target is the air defense. I'm using 3 invisibility spells here to really guide it in. And perfect. Landed right on target. This gives us a clean path so the Warden doesn't wander into too much heat. You can see I'm letting the Warden walk a bit longer here. Soon, I'll pull him back with my Queen and drop my Meteor Golems. The King comes in at 6 o'clock to clean up that side, and the Royal Champion will join him. The RC's job is to clear those outer defenses near the King. Troop Launcher goes in behind them. Remember, I've got one more Meteor Golem in CC to reinforce the main push later. That Revenge Tower is brutal, so I'm using the RC to snipe it from a safe distance. I'll drop a totem spell here to soak up some damage, and an Overgrowth in the back to tighten the path. The core push is strong. On the outside, the RC and that extra Meteor Golem are shaping the path perfectly. I still have the Queen ability. Let's pop it here to keep the momentum. And look, at this point, there just aren't enough defenses left to stop the golems. Honestly, even with the nerfs, this meta army is still getting the job done. Here's the last base. This replay shows you what happens when your fireball doesn't go as planned. I'm sending the Warden in at 9 o'clock again. This base looks similar to the last one. My plan is to snipe the core with the fireball, targeting the air sweeper for maximum value. I drop 3 invisibility spells to guide it. And here comes the fireball. But it didn't hit the target. An invis was slightly off and it landed on the air defense instead. Missed that huge core value. Time to recover. Once that Scattershot is down, I pull the Warden and start the main push. Queen goes at 10, pulling the Warden in, and here come the Meteor Golems. King starts at 12 o'clock. Troops push forward. The Royal Champion comes to help King with the outside funnel. They'll clean up the right side nicely. I drop Overgrowth earlier this time on that bottom pack of defenses, because my main push is about to eat a ton of damage. A Rage spell here keeps them strong and helps the healers catch up. Don't forget, the Revenge Tower in full mode is no joke at all.